can't get the precise bearings, but it's located in the Palisades cluster.
Nice.
I'll let the captain know.
Here's comm badge.
Rydek to Solano. I think Portal may have located Galvin.
I'll be right there.
I'm getting all kinds of interference. Almost impossible to lock on the energy signature.
Where's he hiding?
In the Palisades cluster.
Interesting. Can you lock in on the location?
Not until you get me closer.
Lieutenant Handar, set a course for the Palisades cluster.
Aye, Captain.
Well, I suppose I owe you an apology. You were right after all. That's what I get for questioning the advice of my first officer.
Appreciate it.
They say the true measure of a leader is being able to admit your mistakes. So thank you.
Next time I'll do a better job of listening. Nice work. Let me know if you find anything more.
Will do. What's wrong?
I didn't want to say anything until I was certain. But the reason for the interference is simple. There's a Taconian device on this ship being used to block the signal. Whoever planted it was exceptionally clever. They knew how and where to hide it.
Okay.
But they have underestimated my abilities.
Engineering.
Right there.
Take care of the Taconian device, and I can find Galvin for you.
Okay.
It's designed to interfere with all transmissions, or at least delay and confuse the effort to find Galvin's ship.
Hold on. My understanding is that Takan technology requires a Takan to operate. Is there another Takan on this ship?
The Scions could have someone on the ship doing everything they can to stop us from finding Galvin.
Don't worry, I'll get this fixed. We're going to find that ship. Engineers would have found this device already if it wasn't well hidden. Better to rely on my tricorder.
Okay. Use your tricorder to find the device. I'm just gonna perform a visual inspection first. We got the warp core over here. I believe it's dual warp core. Okay. Everything looks good. I go down there now.
There's a lot of noise in here. I should scan the device putting out the most radiation to filter it out.
Okay. The most radiation is coming from this, obviously. Out of range? Okay. One sec. Ah, Jesus. Ah, crap. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna scan this thing.
That's better. Most other radiation sources in here are well contained. There's definitely tetrametric radiation nearby. But even with the gain boosted, it's getting drowned out by other sources of radiation in here.
Byproduct radiation of the matter-antimatter reaction, primarily low-frequency radio waves, free neutrinos, and acoustic kinetic energy, also known as sound. Something over here.
A little bit of harmless radiation leakage here, but enough to mask the tetrametric pulses. Easy enough to cancel out. There's still something drowning out the tetrametric radiation. I need to find it so I could filter it out as well.
6 layers of transparent alloys, vacuum barriers, and low-grade force fields contain the raw electroplasma being behind these ports. Filter radiation is primarily infrared and visible electromagnetic radiation between 580 and 1100 nanometer wavelengths. Okay. What else is making... Okay, there's something over there. This thing. Excuse me? Excuse me.
Jeffrey's tubes thump harmonics from all over the ship. I'll filter that out. There we go. I'm getting a clear tetrametric signal now.
Good. Jeffrey's tubes. Maintenance crawl spaces acts as a waveguide for ultra-low frequency acoustic and electromagnetic radiation, generally in the 75-85 decibel range. Caution label mark areas of high radiation and recommended personal protection gear. Freaking Jeffrey's tubes. Okay, I'm scanning. There's a thing coming from over here, apparently. Excuse me. Yeah, look at this. I got a couple of signatures here.
Found it.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you belong here? Commander Rydek. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was you.
Paul. Calloway, right?
Yes. You know, it means a lot that you remembered.
Indeed.
What, are you doing back here?
Just checking some stuff out, bro.
I don't mean to pry, but first officers don't usually go digging around engineering compartments.
Just a routine systems check. We've been having problems with our comms lately.
Oh, that's news to me. I haven't heard anything about it.
Don't worry.
Probably because the comm system isn't working.
Hashtag pun.
Have you seen anyone else in here recently that might seem out?
Okay, let's see. Because I don't think he bought that one. Ensign Calloway was somewhat suspicious, little more than a little concerned when he discovered Jara lurking in engineering.
The ordinary. Maybe someone who doesn't work in engineering.
Not that I can think of, but I can ask around. I'm here almost all the time.
Be discreet.
Maybe someone else noticed something?
That would be great. Just be discreet about it. I don't want anyone to be alarmed.
Discretion is my specialty.
Awesome.
Well, I'll leave you alone already.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, come to think of it, that Hotari woman was down here earlier with Dr. Duvall finishing the last of the bioscans.
Tylus?
That would be out of the ordinary, right?
Thank you. Maybe Tylus saw something.
Hey, Tylus. What's up?
Tylus, can I speak to you for a moment?
Of course. Is something wrong?
There's something happening. I may need your help.
Yeah.
This is important.
How can I help?
When you were in engineering with Dr. Duvall, did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Or anyone?
Not particularly. Why?
I found this, hidden in a compartment down there.
It's not very well
That's
hidden,
Draconian
though, you know?
technology. Does that mean there's a scion on board?
Yes.
But Dr. Duvall bioscanned everyone. Every deck, every crew member, I've seen the
Someone
logs.
evaded detection.
She couldn't have been more thorough.
Someone evaded detection and planted that device.
Which would mean they've been with us this whole time. Watching, listening.
Plotting.
All the more reason why we have to find them.
It could be anyone.
That includes both of us.
You want me to get scanned?
Yes.
Better to know for sure, right?
Yes, I
I'll
do.
admit, I was around the scions as much as anybody.
I would feel more comfortable if you did.
I understand.
Okay, that took like 2 seconds.
Clear.
Now it's your turn.
Sure.
It's 2 seconds.
Clear.
Nice.
Don't sound so surprised.
You spend plenty of time with the scions as well. You never know.
Let's get to it. The search starts in engineering. Whoever planted the device most likely did it within the last few hours. So I'll start by running a scan, tracking everyone who came through engineering over the last day, in reverse order.
This could take forever to sort through the number of people that were in engineering.
No, it shouldn't. Non-engineering personnel.
Filtering for outliers. People who don't work in engineering.
That helps.
Duplicates.
I'll filter out the duplicates.
Now this is manageable.
Hotari delegation.
Cross-referencing this list with everyone who's traveled to Hotari. Let's see who's left.
Ah, Omni-Man.
No, this can't be right.
What?
Of the people that went to Hotari and visited engineering, it could only have been Captain Solano.
According to this, he was here while you went down to Delphi Ardu 4.
Bioscan status pending.
The perfect opportunity. And no one would question him. He's the captain.
He fits the profile for the kind of people the Takan want to bioform. People with authority that can lead to them gaining more control.
Indeed.
Like Galvin, the Queen.
The captain of a Federation starship. What happened when Dr. Duval bioscanned Captain Solano?
She didn't.
That's just it. She never did.
How is that possible?
Something more urgent would always come up. There was nothing she could do. But performing a bioscan is the only way to be absolutely sure.
That's not going to be easy. First thing I need to do is get this device to Portal.
Be careful. And good luck.
Thank you.
I'll need it. I found the device.
Okay, there was no need for the floating thing. That's just showing off.
Interference is gone. I have located Galvin's ship more precisely. He's in the U.S. system.
So then it worked.
This whole region was one of the most sacred for the ancient Takan. What many consider the birthplace of our civilization. See these comets and planetoids in the outer orbits? Based on their current trajectory, that's Galvin's destination. And legend tells us it's the location of what was once our largest arsenal. Not that we needed it in the late stages of the Empire, but it was there as a precaution nonetheless.
What kind of weapons are in this arsenal?
It's difficult to know what would have survived from the time of the Empire, but be assured that the damage they have done so far by altering your current technology will be minuscule compared to proper Taconian firepower. If Galvin and the other Scions secure the arsenal, they will become extremely dangerous. My people had such power at the height of the Empire. The Takan were as gods, keeping absolute control over countless worlds. I must speak with them directly. However, the presence of this device is worrying. It's highly likely it was placed here by a Scion, hidden among your crew.
Indeed.
And it is unlikely this interference device was the Scion saboteur's only trap. If we reach Galvin and the saboteur cripples your ship, we will be at their mercy. Even my powers will not be able to protect us. Do you know who it is? They may well do more damage if left
I think it's
alone.
Solana.
Time is not on your side.
I'm fairly convinced they bioformed Captain Solano.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like him. That explains it. Bioforming was so rare at the time of the Empire.
Let's see. Portal 6 is 9. Fell. Okay, he couldn't understand why she tolerated the ignorance. He felt a growing trust in their relationship when she revealed who she suspected might be a Scion aboard the Resolute.
That I am not able to detect if it has taken place. Proof of your claim is something you will have to produce yourself.
Okay.
Then we have to bioscan him.
Yes.
I'll talk to Dr. Duval.
Takes like 2 seconds.
That's quite the claim. Told me you were worried about him. But I never imagined this was what was wrong.
I wouldn't be asking you if there was any other possibility.
And it would explain why Solano has been too busy for a bioscan lately.
As the ship's doctor,
But
you
it
have
takes
the
like
authority
2
to declare
seconds,
him
literally.
unfit to serve.
If you're right,
Like, what the
this
hell?
is the worst case scenario. Challenging your own captain is a tall order. Are you sure you're prepared for this? If you fail, that's it.
Absolutely.
The end of your career.
I am. I have to be.
Good. You know what this is going to take. I'm in. But we can't pull this off with just the two of us.
Yeah, we got a little thing here. Dr. Duvall admires Jara's strength when she was asked about confronting Captain Solano. Nice.
I technically have the authority to make Solano undergo a scan, but in reality, he can and will refuse to do it. We need at least another member of the senior staff to support your claim, or this could all blow up in our faces.
Okay.
You better think long and hard about who you can trust.
Let me 1 second. Let me see over here. Senior staff. I don't know if the lieutenant commander. Okay, so what about Commander Ernott? Respected. Okay, I think Ernott might be the one. Chovak. Okay. The blood of battle. Prop. What the?
Down to 1 reactor. Thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Takan enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Ah.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
Okay.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
I don't know. We have a working console over there. Let me check if there's anything back here that we can scan or something. You, dog, thank you. Okay, outside I'm seeing just, you know, space. It's just space. There we go. This is a working console. And access star map.
I got the ship's heading.
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. U.S.S system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldi's comms to signal your fleet?
Our comm systems are locked.
Grab hold!
How do I grab hold? Okay, there. There you go. Just limping along.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up.
Yeah.
If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by Lydian hands, despite all this Takan corruption. What will hold?
We just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Oh, look at that. We teleported.
Your people. Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What?
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you?
We're gonna say no way to know.
Battle, as I get older.
I think there's just no way for us to know what happens after we die.
Really?
Maybe there's something more, maybe not. But I can't discount the possibility. You can't prove a negative.
Then maybe you can understand this.
Yeah?
My people have a special journey. When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
Okay, let me see. We just got something about this guy. Major Arminta understood Carter's uncertainty about the afterlife. Okay.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes.
Okay.
Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takan use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released.
We can still try.
To think of what she could be going through right now.
I know it's awful to think about, but if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
Okay, we got another thing. Let's see. Etzler 6. Etzler 3rd. Encouraged by Carter's hopeful attitude about those who have been bioformed. Yes. They're not... No, I don't want to exit the game. They are not zombies. You know?
Twin. It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with a symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host.
Yeah, but you got a symbiont.
Entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was foreign to the both of us. And eventually she, or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back.
You should see her again, you know?
Of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister.
You should try to see her again. When all this is over. Maybe things have changed for her after you've been away for years.
I couldn't go back. Not now.
Not now, but after we finish the thing.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family in that way. I want you to know there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win this fight.
Okay.
But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe. As Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us?
You already are, man.
You are.
You're honorary engineer.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay, here we go.
They not cease this madness.
Oh, crap.
What is this place?
Is that?
Oh, crap.
The Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Yep.
Not anymore. They've corrupted it. Just like the Zeldi.
Now there are 2 ships. Did this just get better? Or worse?
It certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar.
It's up to us.
So many lives. Stolen.
We're really at the heart of this fight now. We just gotta figure out what we're gonna do about it.
This doesn't look like the Aphelion. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
Oh, crap.
The storm. It's back.
Yeah. They're gonna transfer the Cartabula.
Hold on. Scanning. Tetrametric radiation is dropping. The Zeldi's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
Yep. Mutiny on the Resolute. Okay, the captain is a Tucon, so we're gonna, face him now. There will be a reckoning. Okay, bro.
Something wrong, Captain?
How are you, Omni-Man?
No, nothing's wrong.
Can I scan you a little bit?
In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Uh-huh. Weird. Okay. Approach. Choose an ally to confront Captain Solano. Westbrook. Beldrosian. Ermot. Let's see, how are we with... Commander Westbrook respected Jara's inclination to protect the crew. Applauded Jara's effort to explain the complexity. He was dismayed when Jara followed Captain Solano's order. Okay. What about Commander Ermot? Was glad Jara's first instinct was to protect the crew. Appreciated Jara's efforts to explain the complexity. Respected Jara's confidence. Okay. Okay. And what about this lady? Lieutenant Bedrosian took comfort in Jara's optimism when Jara visited her in sickbay. Let's go with my friend over here, the Blue Man Group. Or do we go with this lady? Let's go with this lady.
Lieutenant Bedrosian, a word, please.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, the captain is an alien.
What can I do for you?
Listen, the captain may have been compromised.
What?
I have every reason to believe he has been bioformed and is now actively working against us.
Hold on. This makes no sense. Did Portal do something to you?
Nope.
I'm dead serious. Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan. He's not Captain Solano anymore. He's a Scion.
Scan him.
Which would make you Captain. So you're saying you're taking command of the ship?
Yes.
Because if you are, that's one hell of a bold move. And
It's-
you better
it's-
be
it's my duty.
absolutely sure
With
you
your
have
help.
the facts straight.
With your help and your backing, yes, I have to.
I'm not signing myself up for mutiny.
I have Duval's support. We're going to ask the captain to undergo a bioscan.
That's it.
When he refuses, I need you to back me up.
You're gonna back me up?
I've already sacrificed a lot for this mission.
Yeah.
I hope to have a long career, one just like yours.
Well, you got the cool visor now.
We do this, we could be thrown in the brig, stripped of our rank, or worse. Is it worth risking everything on your hunch?
It's not a hunch.
I haven't been a bridge officer for very long. I don't want it to end before it even starts.
I don't know what might happen. But if I can, I will protect you. I'll tell them I forced you into cooperation, that it was all my idea.
I won't make you take the blame alone.
Okay, we got something here. Lieutenant Bedrosian was humbled when Jara confided her suspicions about Captain Solano and felt inspired after Jara offered to protect her, no matter the outcome. Okay. Spock, values us. That is all that matters.
So, my answer is yes. I'm with you no matter what. When do we act?
Now.
Now. Dr. Duval is already on the bridge.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Captain is not back yet. Doctor is over here just looking at the stars. There's Omni-Man.
It's now or never.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
I need to
Just
scan
doing
you.
housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
It takes like 2 seconds.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will. All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready.
Nope.
Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
Please, Captain.
Please, Captain.
Denied. Remember your station.
Commander Rydek is right, Captain. We all have to follow the rules.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again.
You're not Solano.
I've been a starship captain since before you were in the academy.
I'd follow that order if you were actually Captain Solano.
Omni-Man is angry now. Captain Solano took Jara's action as mutinous when she confronted him on the bridge and asked him to submit to a bioscan. Well, he's a Tacon now. Okay, everybody back me up, people.
Well then, there's only one thing left to do. Security to the bridge.
Oh, you were just standing
Arrest Commander
right
Rydek.
there?
Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Get back. Give her a chance to speak. Let's hear what she has to say.
That's enough, Lieutenant Bedrosian. Step aside or you'll join her in the brig.
No.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
She can prove it.
Just scan him. Okay. Look at what we found.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Tacon in our midst, Portal 6-3.
Hey.
He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
What? He's gonna shoot
her to the brig, or I'll do it myself.
Whoa!
Oh!
Who shot? There you go. Good. Okay.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this?
Bioscan!
Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
I can prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
Bioscan him.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
Yes.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
Everybody has strike orders here. You can all do the bioscan thing. There we go.
Commander Rydek was right. Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Tacon.
As the Chief Medical Officer of the U.S.S. Resolute, I am relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
Take him to the brig.
Careful, he's Omni-Man. Okay, I'm assuming command now.
One moment it all can break. You pinch yourself, but you're already awake. No warning, the sky can crack. Take something that you never